Over 16 years have passed since the emergence of Bitcoin, and this cryptocurrency has now become an integral part of the financial world, experiencing growth of several million% since then. Similarly, Bitcoin mining has transformed from a trivial task that could even be done with a home computer into a billion-dollar industry. Such growth tempts anyone to join the ranks of Bitcoin miners. Bitcoin mining and its unique method of generating income seem interesting to everyone, and the idea that a device can produce wealth simply by consuming electricity is still a strange phenomenon for the general public. If you want to learn about Bitcoin mining, familiarize yourself with the necessary equipment, and if you would like to know exactly what is done in Bitcoin mining, this video has been created for you. In this video, I have tried to convey the concepts and details in simple language so that all viewers, regardless of their background, can benefit from it. Therefore, to find answers to your questions about Bitcoin mining, please watch this video until the end. The first question that arises for beginners is what exactly is done in Bitcoin mining that makes it profitable? To arrive at a complete answer to this question, it may be necessary to first understand Bitcoin well and learn how it works. However, if I were to explain this topic very quickly and simply, Bitcoin mining can be defined as follows. Bitcoin is a decentralized currency and network that is not dependent on any country, institution, or specific company. The decentralization of Bitcoin means that no one owns the Bitcoin network, and no one can control it alone. Therefore, anyone anywhere in the world can become a part of it by connecting to the Bitcoin network. In general, it can be said that control of Bitcoin is in the hands of its users, not in the hands of one or a few specific individuals. In fact, the essence of Bitcoin's existence and the reason for the great hope for its future lies in this decentralization. The Bitcoin network should be dependent on the people and its users, not on any specific person or institution. Now that Bitcoin is a decentralized network, when you send Bitcoin to someone, this supports your transaction to ensure the transfer occurs. Who verifies Bitcoin transactions or maintains its security? You guessed it, volunteers known as miners. Of course, miners do not perform this work for free. They provide their devices and hardware to the Bitcoin network in exchange for rewards paid by the network for maintaining its security. This reward is the Bitcoin produced from the mining process. In other words, miners help keep the Bitcoin network secure with their hardware and ensure that transactions on this network reach their destinations. The scientific name for mining is proof of work. In this process, miners compete in a race to solve mathematical equations. As soon as a miner reaches a solution, Bitcoin is generated and awarded to that miner as a reward. In simple terms, the Bitcoin network asks miners to prove their loyalty to the network by allocating their processing power to solve mathematical problems and consuming electricity. This process ensures that anyone attempting to attack the network must have more processing power than other miners. In addition to confirming transactions, mining produces Bitcoin units in a unique manner according to a predetermined schedule. Unlike national currencies, which are issued by central banks, in Bitcoin, everyone can participate in the issuance of new units. To maintain network stability and prevent the rapid extraction of Bitcoin, a metric known as mining difficulty exists. Bitcoin blockchain blocks are produced every 10 minutes, and if the processing power of miners increases, the mining difficulty automatically rises to keep the time to reach a solution around 10 minutes. The total number of Bitcoins is limited to 21 million units, and every 4 years, in an event called halving, the rate of production of new Bitcoins is cut in half. Currently, 3.125 Bitcoins are produced every 10 minutes, and it is predicted that the extraction of all Bitcoin units will take until the year 2140. To mine Bitcoin, you need specific equipment, including a ASIC mining device, a Bitcoin wallet, stable internet, appropriate electrical supply and equipment, cooling equipment. In the early days, mining was done using CPUs, but today it is only feasible with specialized devices. Additionally, you need a Bitcoin wallet to receive your earnings. Bitcoin mining requires internet access, but the speed is not as critical as the stability of the connection. Furthermore, the power consumption of mining devices is very high, and you should use legal and appropriate electricity. Bitcoin mining devices come in various brands and models, and the right choice depends on processing power, power consumption, and price. It is advisable to purchase devices from reputable brands. Cloud mining is also an option where you can rent processing power without purchasing equipment. However, this method comes with specific risks, and many companies in this field may be fraudulent.